Greetings and salutations. You know, I I've been thinking a whole lot about ownership and just how I'm not saying all white folk. I'm not saying all white folk. I'm not saying it. Hey, how you doing, Miss Morrow? But what I am saying is how they got us and how they built their fortunes. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about it because if we all be honest about it, I'm not just even gonna get into slavery per se, but y'all do know that slaves didn't speak that language, American English. So what we learn from them. You know what I mean? So it's like they didn't speak our language. They didn't try to learn our language. They didn't try to learn our language. They didn't try to learn our culture. They didn't ask us about our culture. They only assumed. They made assumptions, which was all wrong. Then you think about the pyramids. You think about that. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at like what they called, high class, highfalutin, you know, and it was all huge and huge, overtaken, like Victorian furniture is like it's Elizabethan furniture. All of that shit is huge. It's spaces. It takes up. You need to have a large home with that type of furniture. But when you look at African furniture, it was sleek. It was smooth. It could fit anywhere. Yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking about this, and then so I'm going back to today's times, and I'm saying back like, if we think about owning everything, like, where do we go to get our hair supply? We go to the Asian beauty supply stores, and I say, this giving them a whole lot of money. I'm looking at this documentary. Y'all check out like YouTube. I stay on YouTube nowadays. But anyways, I was checking out this. I didn't find this one on YouTube, what I'm about to say. But I was watching this documentary of how Asian people come here to America, sell like what they do our hair and nails and all of this beauty supply store chains and all of that. They get it, that money, and take it back or send half of it back to their homeland, taking care of their family or nation or whatever. And I'm saying all of this, and I'm saying to myself, like, what are we doing? Like, we've been here. We built fucking America. Not just America. We built, like, the world. Because cotton didn't just stay in America. It went across the world. Those ships, they wasn't just American ships. You know what I'm saying? Everybody profited off of us. I mean, if you talking about reparation, I mean, I can't say just America. I'm talking about the world owe us. If y'all really want to be honest about the situation, all of them made money off of us. We don't want to talk about it like that. And see, and another thing I wanted to say was that Like, we really honestly got to get over our fucking selves. We really do. We really got to get the fuck over ourselves. Who am I to hate on somebody else because they doing this or that and the other, something that I'm not doing? Like, that's fucked up. We got to get over ourselves. We can't just blame white folk for everything. For a large part of it, we can. But what I'm saying is that we honestly have to come up with a new game plan. I'm talking about renting properties out. Fixing up your old neighborhood or the neighborhood that you are now staying in. The church should be involved. The church should be involved. Why the fuck not? It's tax-free land. That's tax-free land. Why isn't the church buying up some of these dilapidated houses in their communities? Why aren't they taking time out to educate us financially on financial literacy? You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to find out. That's why I be pissed off about the church and all this stuff like that. That's why I be pissed off about it, because it's like, y'all not doing shit. Selling fantasies. I was looking at another documentary today on YouTube, and it had something to do with Fannie Lou Hamer, but it also it was like dealing with slavery, and it went back to Africa, and then the type of Africans that they enslaved and then get off on the boat, the conditions that they had to suffer through on the boat. They had one. It's on my Facebook page. But one dude was a slave, and he was just talking about what he remembered when he was 5 years old. He was on the boat, and he was like, he was like, man, you couldn't turn. It was so many people. And then the stench, and it was stinking, it was nasty, and some people got diseases and all of these different things just while on the boat before they even stepped foot in fucking America. That's just on the way. I'm just saying. We ain't there yet. They making money off of us. It's time for us to make money off of them. They curious about us. Everything that we do is policed. Everything that we fucking do is policed. So I look at Jay-Z and I look at Puffy and somebody else. But anyway, they got their companies together. They was like, let's do some shit together. Like, let's pump us up. Fuck that Academy Award type shit. Fuck them. Let's do our own shit. Let's honor us. And I'm sitting back like, yeah, that's what the fuck that's what I'm talking about doing, y'all. I'm looking at some of my high school friends, and they doing some great things. But I'm like, what if we could all put it together? You can look at some of your quote-unquote church members. Some that you actually fuck with, and they actually fuck with you too. How come y'all can't get together, piece y'all lives together, what y'all know how to do? I didn't come from a family that was, college educated. All of that. I didn't come from a family like that. I honestly did. Everything that I know, I had to honestly learn on my fucking own. And then I didn't even like college. I didn't learn shit. I can't say I didn't learn anything, but I picked up some skills in college that refined what I already knew. Now that I'm out of college and, I'm able to think for myself, and I done got out of that bullshit of following everybody else's lead, that's really not a lead. That's really not a fucking lead. it's a lead to what they are doing, that what everybody else was already doing. I don't know if I'm explaining myself right though, but what I mean is that we need to have ownership. I look at Mexicans, like I said, the old house that I lived in, whatever. My mom still owned their house too, but next door to that house, it's like Mexicans bought that house next door and they fixed that shit up. I mean, just on the outside, you already saying to yourself, this already 250, thousand at least. That's what you saying to yourself. You're not expecting, and this like a $30,000 house. Let me just say a $50,000 house, 60. Let's just say $60,000 house. And what they did to it. And I'm just saying, like, the shit that we know how to do. We know how to do, we know how to fix yards. We know how to cut grass. We know how to, and, oh, God damn it, Charlie Golden at the Golden Institute. He is getting class for entrepreneurship. What? I don't know why I could never remember the the address. I think I'm not even going to say, but it's on Overbrook Drive. It's, before you get to the Raleigh Springs Ball, it's going to be, depending on where you're coming from. If you're coming from like Yale, it would be on your left-hand side. If you're coming from off the interstate or whatever, it would be on your right-hand side, Overbrook Drive. But either way, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about us getting together, putting our minds together, and doing some shit. I'm not, and it's not even in the name of Jesus. Fuck that shit. Fuck that Jesus shit. What has honestly Jesus done for you? I'm talking about you open up a church. Your tithe and offering gonna be empowered. That's what I would call it. Empower your tithe and offering. You see what I'm saying? Empower your shit. That's not what the church you go to right now. They not talking about your tithe and offering getting empowered, working for you, your money working for you. You see what I'm saying? We got to wake up, man. I really don't understand why we not woke. All of us, I'm saying, woke. And I know that's crazy for me to say that, like all. Because that's crazy. That's crazy to say all or none. That's crazy to just make, that inclusive, like that's supposed to be the mark. But what I'm saying is that you're not doing anything. I'm making some plans, and I hope y'all, I hope I can make this announcement. I'm just going to say I hope I can make this announcement because, hey, how you doing? I hope I can make this announcement, and I hope that you all will come out and join me because, and it's not, and the thing is, it's not even about me. It's not even going to be about me per se. It's going to be a we thing. It's going to be so much empowerment. What you thinking about, what you been sitting on all your fucking life, you know how to do hair, that's what you know how to do. How come we can't empower you? You see what I'm saying? These are some things that, and these are some things that I want us to have. Like, should nobody like should be getting ready to, MLG and W shouldn't be ready to cut you off. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to have that type of, not me per se, but I want us to have that type of empowerment to, how much was your light bill? Okay, we gonna pay half of it, goddammit. You see what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. You can only do it like once or twice. But, you know what I'm saying? Then you have to pay back that money. You can pay it in 10, 20, 30, 40, however, but you just pay that money back. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are some goals. These are some goals, and I'm talking about it. That's why I say we need a church. We need a church. We need a church because that's where they got us trapped. That's where they trapped us. So, if you really honestly be honest with your shit, you bring the fire, you bring the smoke, you bring the energy, you bring all the faith. You are the one that bring what you think or what you have been taught to think, is quote unquote the truth. But if we be honest about it, if we honestly be honest about it, you have no proof. But what I'm saying is that how about we have some African American professors, once a week, come by, tell us some history about us, you know what I'm saying? And then also have like a mechanic, fuck y'all, have a mechanic, have like a chef, some stuff like a gardener, somebody that could teach us how to do some stuff. That's what I'm saying. Teach us how to utilize that shit so we won't have to go to the quote unquote the man. We can turn to ourselves. We used to have this green book that it used to tell us where all the African American businesses were, doing the Chitlin circuit. You know what I'm saying? So all the musicians and stuff, where they had like hotels they could stay in, places, they could eat. All of these things, we need to start that shit back up. Why not? Why not? I'm just saying, y'all can go on here, y'all can go online, check out the Golden Institute. You can go to Charlie Golden online, check him out. He could give y'all more information about it. You could check out, again, y'all can like the Golden Institute page because they have a whole lot of shit going on, and it's black owned. It's black owned. He was telling me, he was like, and I told y'all this story before, but anyway, we went to high school, elementary and high school, junior high school together. Then he got arrested. He didn't graduate with me. He went to, I didn't even see. I graduated in 1995. He wasn't there. Next thing I know, I hear he arrested, and 10 years later, almost 10 years later, he's coming out. He's out of jail. You hear Charlie, Charlie out. Oh, for real? How's he doing? I ain't hear shit, though. I ain't hear shit. Next thing I know, this man, he saved or whatever, what I'm saying? He's going on the Holy Ghost train or whatever. He fed into the, anyways, he decided, I didn't know this, but he does yards. And he built up that shit from like nothing to something. He got like the institute, and everything that he did, everything he started, it started from him cutting grass. I'm saying, but how the fuck? And he graduated college in jail. He graduated high school in jail. He told me, I was thinking about this shit while I was in jail. Everything that you see now, I was at this Golden Institute. We had like a little gathering there. And I'm sitting back saying to myself, how the fuck? You can rent out his place for $50 an hour. How can you do that shit? It's a nice place. He got the massage parlor there. You can get your hair cut, get your nails done. You can get the massage. All these things he got. Then in the back, he's not finished because he got a back part where it's gonna be the patio. Y'all, my mom, earlier today went to another family member's house. She's selling Mary Kay or something like that. Mary Kay, I think. And I was sitting back saying to myself, man, I remember selling stuff. Anyway, but I learned from my last relationship how to make cream, and y'all remember me telling y'all about the cream and stuff. I don't know if I can show y'all, but there were a whole lot of bumps. There are still a lot of bumps there, but they were huge. Anyways, I learned how to make that cream, and I'm sitting back saying to myself, there are people that have really been studying this more than me. And why can't we do like Mary Kay and have our Sephora or whatever, have our folk out there doing the same fucking thing? Y'all ain't even thinking about it like that, but I am. I'm just putting it on out there so we can be thinking about that. We could just, y'all can copy, paste, and share this. You know what I'm saying? This is about us getting the fuck up. I mean, because I'm sitting back saying to myself, y'all know I'm on, disability and everything. So anyway, I'm taking advantage of like all the things that I have to offer. I mean, it's crazy because my mom, when I moved back in with her, anyway, long story short, we reading all the pamphlets and shit, and she was like, you can have this, and I had almost $1,000 in stuff that I hadn't even used. My mom got that, she told me about it, and we ordered some stuff. But I'm sitting back like I'm thinking, like, damn, man, all of this, and I'm not the only one. I'm for sure I'm not the only one. We need to have some people that we can reach out to that can tell us or give us something that we can think about. Hey, wait a minute, you just might need to do this. I'm all about empowerment. I don't believe in asking all the damn time without even trying first myself. That's crazy to me. I have to know I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Then I can call you and ask you, do you know how to do it? Or can you refer me to somebody that know how to do whatever it is? But I want you to be black. My birthday is August 14th, in a couple of weeks from now. I told my mom yesterday, I was like, we need to go. My first cousin, her birthday is August the 13th. My birthday is August the 14th. And I share that same birthday with my grandfather, whom I never met. But, his birthday is August the 14th as well. So, long story short, I said, Mama, what I want to do for my birthday, I'll be 42. Man, I want to go to a black-owned restaurant, and I want to have dinner. And I want, myself and my first cousin, we go together. We celebrate our birthdays together, like that that weekend, So that's what we gonna do. I'm like, I don't have to go out to like, I don't know, a fancy restaurant, because that's fancy to me. You have history there. You know what I mean? Like, you have history there. And but that's all I'm saying. It's like we really should support us. And I'm not saying, like, if they fuck it up, I'm not even gonna say the name of the restaurant. I'm just gonna say to them, y'all do a better job the fucking next time, because I won't be back if y'all don't do this shit correct the next time. Like, y'all do a better job. And then you know what, and this is another thing, because I'm talking about us. I'm talking about, like, I'm thinking about, I love the way Jay-Z is doing this shit right about now, and opening a lot of people's eyes. And he's not the only one. Let me not just say him. He's not the only one. But Master P, he's a great businessman. I'm serious. He's talking about ownership. Tyler Perry, he's talking about owning all of your shit. You know what I'm saying? Prince, he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a slave. Y'all remember that shit when he was alive? He had that slave, you know, all that shit. Anyways, he said, I want my own masters. What's his name? The other blind dude. You know, him, I forgot, Georgia, him, that guy, forgot his name right now. But anyway, they were all talking about ownership, owning your masters, owning your house. You know what? Owning an apartment, owning a duplex, owning some shit that you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting back looking at these Mexicans, and they own it. What's that, down Jackson Avenue? They own it, all those little, they all in that shit. But now they saying, nah, fuck that. Now we finna own houses. We gonna fix up all these dilapidated houses that you Negroes tore up. Y'all don't care anything about it. Well, you know what? We gonna fix that shit up and we gonna make it love. Well, when I'm thinking to myself, if our property value is down, why not buy that fucking house yourself? Why not buy that building yourself? Why not open up your own building and business yourself? Why not open up your own laundromat? Why not? Why not? These are the things that we use. But why not let it be black owned? Am I crazy? Because I feel like sometimes I'm crazy, like when I think about shit like this. Because it's like, I'm just starting to think about, you know, I just gave myself permission yes, you can own something more than just your shoes and shit. More than just your car. More than just your house. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just gave myself permission to do that. And that's crazy. But that's crazy. And it's not real crazy, but it is crazy. Because what black folk gonna do but own shit? You already... Anyways, y'all, you know what? Y'all be peace. And, you know, go to Investopedia.com. You know, it will teach you a little bit more than what you may not know or may already know about. You need to brush up on something on financials. So go to Investopedia.com. Y'all be peace.